When I met him, I was working at the supermarket. I was 16. He was 16 years older than me. He had a car. He was handsome. He'd do little things to make me laugh. He'd wait in a long line just to buy a stick of gum for my register. Looking back, I don't know if it was love or lust. I didn't have anything to compare it to at the time. He started driving me home from work, and then we started going on little dates, and soon we were spending all our time together. The first time he hit me was when I was 7 months pregnant with our first child. I woke up to him screaming at me, "You see I'm awake, now get up and help me. I need help with my insulin." I tried to help him with his insulin, but I didn't do it right, so he pushed me on the floor. I became very still and quiet around him, just like I'd been with my mother. This is all I'd ever known. It's normal, I told myself. Everyone gets a beating sometimes. We had 5 children together. It's hard to explain why I stayed. He began beating blood out of me, but then he'd hug me and tell me he was sorry. He told me that his father beat him every day. He told me that he had no mother. He used to say, "I see you as my mother." That made me feel good. "I need you," he'd say. And that feeling of being needed is what kept me in that house. He was the father of my children, after all. I told myself he'd been traumatized, and it wasn't his fault. But here's the thing. I'd been traumatized too, and I didn't hurt anyone. One day, the counselor at my daughter's elementary school called me. She said that my daughter had spoken up in class about the abuse. The counselor gave me a pamphlet for a place called Heartshare. Heartshare was just 2 blocks from my house, so I stopped in one day. I told the counselor what was happening, and she discussed the option of domestic violence shelters. But I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to break up my family. Then one day, he beat me so badly in the stairwell. He punched me so hard that he got blood on my children. I told the counselor what happened. She said to gather all my papers. She told me she'd be in a black car on the corner. I told my husband I was going to the grocery store. I was so nervous because he timed me every time I left the house. I still had to pick up the kids from school, and if I was gone for more than a few minutes, he'd come looking for me. We had been in the shelter for just a few days when he showed up. He tracked me using the GPS on my phone. While the security was dragging him away, he was screaming that I'd stolen his children and that everything was my fault. And it made me feel guilty. And he always knew how to make me feel guilty. I'm trying to make it on my own. It's been a tough road, but I have the most wonderful children. They never want me to buy them new things. But I'm afraid that I'm damaging their confidence. I can't do anything nice for them, and I don't want them to grow up feeling like they don't deserve nice things. But at least they're together, and we have a home, and we're safe. I tell the girls all the time that we should feel lucky. I think they get tired of me saying that, but I honestly feel that we're so lucky.